Entertaining universe. So there's a few things I would like to discuss today, and those few things are I did get the calendar and I did get the movie, so I'm not going to show you what they are. I've told you that time and time again, so I'm not going to go bother with that. But the thing is, I started to read or pick back up Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. Now, I started. I can't remember what page I started on, but yesterday I picked it up again and started reading it. I'm to page 55 now of 179. So I'm making a little bit of progress here. It may not be the biggest progress, but I'm making progress. Over the last 2 days, I've read probably close to 10 or 15 pages. And I still have a long ways to go with the book. I understand that. And once I get finished with that book, that'll be my 24th book I've read in 2021. Now, that'll probably be the last, maybe the second to last book I read in 2021. I'm going to try to get to Emma, which is also written by Jane Austen, and then watch the movie. And I've been catching up on movies that I started rewatching and didn't finish, like Nice Girl. It's something along those lines. I can't remember what the actual movie was called. Then it was Wonder Woman, and there was one other one that, it was Super 8. And then just before, last night I rewatched Yes, God, Yes. And I've been also re-listening to songs on my iTunes account because I thought it would be, beneficial for me to do that so that I can read while I'm doing that. But I'm also playing Minecraft. So I'm doing a lot of things at once. I'm trying my best to get through as much of these, rewatching films that I hadn't completed, and I still got a lot of stuff on Netflix and HBO Max that I have to get through. I have 2 movies on HBO Max, maybe 3. And then there's 2 movies on Netflix that you gotta watch. King Arthur and the Legend of the Sword, I started that. There's Kajillionaire on HBO Max. There's Lady in the Water on HBO Max. And I think there's one other film I started that I didn't finish. And then on Netflix, there's, like I said, King Arthur and the Legend of that. And then Legend of the Sword. And what was the other one? I just started The Guest. So there's that. And then there's like 3 shows that I'm still trying to get caught up on. Midnight Mass, Umbrella Academy, and Sex Education. And then I don't know what's going to happen. I may not even be able to finish them this year. I don't know what the plan is. I'm gonna figure it out as we go along, but hopefully within the next 3 or 4 days, or however long it needs to take me, I will finish reading Pride and Prejudice, and then move on to watching the film. Then once I'm done with that, so there's probably going to be 25 out of the 30 that I would like to have read by the end of this year, but there's still, a month and a bunch of days left before, or almost 2 months. 2 full months left before the end of 2021. And then 2022 rolls around, and I still have a bunch of books that I've yet to read, a bunch of movies, a bunch of TV shows, which I'll talk about next month, because I'm going to be doing the resolutions next month sometime to give you kind of a update on what I completed and what I didn't complete and things of that nature. Now, before I do birthdays or anything else, I wanted to say something. Now, this probably will not happen because I may not have enough money to do this, or maybe it will happen sometime down the road, whether it's 8 years from now, or 15 years from now, or 20 years from now. But I think it would be cool to do the VIP tour at Disneyland. Now hear me out here. Because at Disneyland, they have this VIP tour. It's a lot of money. It's like $3,000 just to do it. And what you do with this tour is I'm not going to go into full detail of everything that you can do, but if you pay this amount of money, you can skip all the lines. You can be the first one to ride each ride. You could see the back areas of the park. You could do all of that stuff, and I mean, it would be worth it for Disneyland because there are so many rides you could go on, and I think it's like a 7-hour period of time that you do this VIP tour. So you can go on as many rides as you want. They have like a tour guide that walks you through the park and tells you about every little single detail about this thing or that thing. They get you to the front of the line on each one of the rides, and I think it would just be cool. Now, I'm not saying I would, like I said at the very beginning of this little section of this video, that I don't think I would do it for a long time because $3,000 is a lot of money to be putting into a VIP tour. But I think it would be cool to do something like that. And it's not just at Disneyland. It could be at any park that you want to go to that has that offer a VIP tour where you learn about the park. You go on all the rides firsthand. You do all this stuff. You go to see what's behind the scenes of the park and things of that nature. I'm not saying everyone should do it, and I probably won't do it, but I think it would be an awesome adventure to do and film it and show everyone what this VIP tour gets you. And there are so many rides that are worth it. Like if you wanted to go on Splash Mountain or Space Mountain or any of the Star Wars rides or the Pirates of the Caribbean or Haunted Mansion or whatever it is, or the Jungle Cruise or Indiana Jones or any of these rides, I think that would be the best thing for anyone who wants to experience the park in its entirety. Like I said, but I'm not saying you should do it. I'm not saying you should spend $3,000 on this. I'm just saying I think it would be cool for me to do it someday. And I'm not saying it would just be specific to Disneyland. I mean, I'm sure they have it for California Adventure or any of the parks in Florida or any theme park that could offer the VIP tour. Even Universal Studios probably offers that, and you can get. But I mean, if you really think about it, Universal Studios only has like 7 or 8 rides that you could go on, or maybe even 9 rides that you can go on. So I don't know if it's really worth it to do it at Universal Studios. And I'm not saying you shouldn't do it. I'm just saying it's easier to just walk through the lines at Universal because there's not as many rides as there are at Disneyland or California Adventure or any of the parks in Florida or Six Flags. Or Six Flags has a lot of Great America, things like that. And just Knott's Berry Farm, they have a bunch of rides there too. I've been to a lot of the theme parks in California. It's been a while since I've been to some of them. Like I believe I've been to Six Flags a couple of times. I don't remember the last time I went to Great America, but I'm sure I've been there. And then you've got Knott's Berry Farm, Disneyland, California Adventure, and there's probably other rides that are other Universal Studios. Hollywood. There's probably other theme parks I'm forgetting about right now, but there's just a bunch of theme parks in California that would be cool to either do VIP or just do it to say that you've done it. Anyways, that rant over. I would like to do birthdays, so we've got a few birthdays today. I want to wish Hannah Hart a happy 35th birthday, Nikki Limo a happy 35th birthday, Mari Takahashi, a happy birthday as well. And, let's see, Jimmy Garoppolo, a happy 30th birthday to him. And happy birthday to Caitlin Tarver. So those are all 5 birthdays I have today. There's only 2 on tomorrow. And I'll talk more about them tomorrow as they get here. And then we've got 2 on the 4th, and then we'll talk more about all of that stuff in the future vlogs. But I know I said but a lot, and I apologize for saying that so many times in this vlog. So I will see you tomorrow with the brand spanking new vlog. Sorry, I stuttered there here for a second. But please go wish those 5 individuals a happy birthday. Hannah Hart, Nikki Limo, and Mari Takahashi a happy birthday on YouTube, and then Jimmy Garoppolo and Caitlin Tarver on Instagram or Twitter or wherever you follow them on social media, if you follow them. Bye-bye and ciao.